It's time for the Northwestern Mutual Financial Network What's Your Game Plan segment.
All right, as we welcome you back to Fox NFL Sunday, we're on our Northwestern Mutual football field to talk about the key to today's game plan and the Giants-Eagles matchup. But first, Terry, it seems that quarterback Kerry Collins has changed his game plan relative to his delivery.
Exactly. Kind of ball, George.
Ooh. Oh. Whoa, new. Thank you very much, George.
Thank you, George.
That's all right.
Funny, huh?
One of the things we all know about the NFL is when players or coaches get together, they talk about speed and quickness.
Are you focused?
I'm focused. The quarterback position, no difference. One of the complaints or knocks against Kerry Collins has been his delivery. Let me show you how he held the football and then get into what he's done. Notice he takes the snap. First thing he would do, bring the ball up, and then he would chop his way back, hold it here, take it, drop it down, and then throw it. Jim Fossil last year got him to run 40 yards. Yeah. Got him to do 40-yard sprints. And what he did now, he takes the ball, holds it here, and now sprints back, ball right here, and then turns and fires. What did he do? He eliminated one procedure. From here to throw. It's now from here to here. Quicker, faster, quicker decisions. Plus, it's a copy of who?
Joe Willie and Joe Montana, two of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. You ever see their quarterback?
I did it. I used to do that.
Quarterbacks?
Well, I tried to get Kerry to go there, and I said, well, you know, anybody else that you copied? Any other great four-time? No?
Let me show you what else it does, too. If I got the ball here, Howie comes in, a big man. He's all over me. I can fight and hold myself up with my balance.
From the blind side.
Exactly.
And whatever he did last week, 68% of his passes, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Anyway, any of you general managers out there looking for an old quarterback, I'm really in great shape. I just have done about 50 of these in rehearsal.
But you need a center like George, though, right?
Heimlich.
Yeah.
All right. A big part of the Eagles' game plan today is running the football. And that means a steady diet of Deuce Staley and a steady diet of
produce.
Pickle juice.
Yeah.
We're going to come to that. You see, Staley rushed for over 200 yards last week in a win at Dallas, but he credits his secret potion, pickle juice, for keeping him hydrated in 100-degree heat. Deuce's juice got him to
produce.
All right, there it is. That has made all the difference.
We rehearsed this, by the way.
Honestly, I had like probably 2 cups of a little pickle juice before the game.
You really did?
Yeah, I did. Before the game, and then at halftime, I had one of those little mini cups. And now if it helps, who knows?
Know this. 8 running backs were picked before this 5'11" giant from South Carolina went to Philly in the 3rd round of the '97 draft.
I like a guy that the linemen like. And, you know, I just take it right back to that. And they understand Deuce. He's a blue-collar, hard-working guy.
I have 2 strong women in my family, my grandmother and, of course, my mother. And, you know, they kept me humble over the years.
I've heard that you kind of keep a number of whispers to yourself and use that as motivation.
As far as negative press,
Such
as anything. I mean, you know, you understand where we're at, too. We're in Philadelphia.
The city of brotherly love.
Right. I mean, you can look at it that way if you want to, but, you know, I've been here 4 years now, and I see different.
Deuce saw Eagle fans were outraged when the team drafted quarterback Donovan McNabb over running back Ricky Williams. By lusting after Ricky, they were dissing Deuce.
Well, I think Deuce looked at it in a way that, you know, here's a guy who's been working hard. You know, ever since he's been here, he's been playing behind Ricky Waters and Charlie Gardner. Now when he had his opportunity, people sort of shot him down.
You know, a lot of writers and a lot of experts say I'm not the ideal back. What is the ideal back? I don't understand that. I just try to go out and get the job done.
Deuce plays hard and drinks hard. Pickle juice, that is. Before the Cowboys game, Deuce hit the bottle.
Is this pickle juice overplayed? Was that real?
Hey, listen to me now.
Now, I've got some Southern in me, too.
Okay.
Hattiesburg, Mississippi, so I've heard of
All
some
right, I understand.
hometown remedies, but is this the real deal?
I'm cramping. Pickle juice. Hey, I feel like a cramp. Get some pickle juice, you know?
Now, you know as well as I do, there was a commercial to be like Mike, to do whatever. So, to be like Deuce, drink pickle juice?
Hey, I need to call my agent because he just got bumped out the way. You're hired.
All right, my brother.
You gonna try me now?
Pickle juice. Let me see it.
No
Truth
problem.
in advertising.
Truth. The truth.
Now let me hear you say something to make sure you swallow it.
It's a real thing in the back of your mind. What you're hoping to find is the real thing.
You know what?
You've got some Southern in you. I never hear nothing but Harvard. That's all we hear. Harvard,
No, that's
Harvard,
what
Harvard.
you guys say. Anyway, I've got some Southern in me, just like Deuce. I just can't shift as fast as he is. Hey, Howie, the guy is the guy is the real thing on a football field, but he knows that he's getting some help.
I think the key addition for the Philadelphia Eagles this offseason was a guy by the name of John Runyon, their right tackle. He really has brought a great deal of toughness to this offensive line and this football team. He is a nasty son of a gun. He's exactly what you want, setting the tempo at right offensive tackle. They trap the ball a lot. They run a lot of traps up the middle. It keeps those defensive linemen on their heels and allows Andy Reid, the Freeman, to be creative as he was last week with Dallas.
You know, and I asked Kerry Collins this week about playing against this Philadelphia defense, and he said, Chris, they're just wild. These guys are salty. They're coming from everywhere, from the safeties, from the corners, the ends. Everybody's blitzing up there. Said the thing that Dallas didn't do against them, they didn't take any shots. When you play against a blitzing team, you got to take that ball and throw it down the field and scare them. Try and hit some home runs. And I think this week they're going to take those home runs against cornerback Bobby Taylor.
The key to this Philadelphia Eagles team is their head coach, Andy Reid. Now, it's hot as all get out in Philadelphia today.
How hot is that?
Real hot. When I was a little bitty boy, my daddy would take me to Bistano Lake.
Back to the weather.
And I'd stand on a post out in the middle of the water, and he'd say, trust me, jump off that post, I'll catch you. Well, it's only 2 foot deep. I wasn't going to drown, but I wasn't sure. I didn't quite believe him, but until I jumped, he caught me. Voila. Andy Reid said the same thing to the Eagles. Trust me, we're going to come out with Dallas, onside kick. Wham. We're going to come out and go empty backfield. Nobody in the back. Wham. Today, look for maybe 2 tight ends, 2 backs. Wham.
You jump, I'll catch you.
You know.
Go ahead, let's see.
Trust
Run up
me.
on there.
We're
Let's see it one
away
time.
from kickoff, and we'll have some final thoughts in just a bit. That was from the Book of Wonder, by the way. But
Hey,
first, let's
people
check in
don't
on
understand
Leroy Butler as he gets the Packers DBs ready for Buffalo.
We got to tackle and intercept that ball, because he's going to throw it up to us. If you back deep, play deep. If you're a man, challenge him. We ain't sloughing off today. We're going to challenge him. Challenge him. The best man going to win, and it's going to be us. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win.